I think we're starting to finally settle down in the Premier League. We're starting to get some points on the board, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Get to 40 by the end of the season and rebuild from there. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. I'm Joe if you're new around here, and welcome to part 3 of Season 8 of the Journeyman with Sheffield Wednesday. And in today's episode we take on Stoke City and Everton, both in the Premier League. Hopefully we can do something good in this episode. I think 3 points out of 6 would be good. I think that's the target today. But let's have a little look at what's happened since the last episode, which was that 3-0 defeat to Southampton. Well, we went through in the Carabao Cup 5-2 away to Charlton. We then lost 3-2 in the league to Bournemouth. Andone and Unis getting goals, and we went down to a late winner from Danny Ings. We then beat Leicester City 2-1 at home with Ricardo Silva and 36-year-old Gylfi Sigurdsson scoring in that match. And that all means that we're currently 14th in the Premier League with 9 points from 9 games. You know, a point a game is pretty much going to help us to survive this season. So we're doing just about enough at the moment, but you know, definitely need to push on in the next few matches. I mean, we've got quite a tough 4 coming along. I mean, if we lose all of these, I'm not going to be too surprised, but then you know, we need to be winning at least 2 of them, you would say, including the Steel City derby and the match against Brighton, who of course came up with us. But yeah, let's have a little look at the team for today. We have got Nick Pope in goal with De Chilio, Pfizer, Chalobah and De Silva in defence. We then have Winks and Ricardo Silva in the midfield with Unis Sigurdsson and Angel Gomez starting behind Florin Andone up top. I think we're starting to settle into a team selection, and I think that's always good. I think the players are starting to gel a little bit as well, which is even better. You know, we brought in a fair amount of players over the summer, not as many as I probably wanted to, but you know, we still need time for them to gel and whatever. But hopefully they're starting to gel now. As we're going into October, we're 9 games into the season now. We're coming up to a very big point. You know, as I said, these next 4 matches in the league especially are going to be very tough. But if we can come out of that with some points, that's very, very good for us. Here's Gylfi Sigurdsson now with the corner. Gets it into the middle. It's headed away by Mitrovic. Here's Sigurdsson again, though. Sigurdsson pushing forward. Now Silva. Here's Harry Winks. Now Unis. And that is just wide. Unlucky there. But, you know, a positive start from us. We're going to go attacking. Here's Unis. Unis on the ball. Here's Winks. Harry Winks. Oh, unlucky there. Unlucky. Good block. Here's De Silva. Now Gomez. Gomez on the ball to Winks. Here's Silva. Now Sigurdsson. Oh, it's a good ball forward to J. De Silva now. Oh, it's blocked again though. Here's Angel Gomez. What's he going to do? Silva. Now Winks. We just keep pushing forward here, and eventually you feel like we're going to get the shot off. Here's Unis. He's the one that gets the shot off, and it fizzes wide of the post. Unlucky there. 10 minutes in now. Still 0-0, of course. But if we were to win this match, we might even get into the top half of the Premier League, which would be an amazing start for us. Here's Sigurdsson now. Gets it into the middle. Andone is there, and it's just over the bar. Unlucky. Here's Rea now. He boots it forward. We are the team on top at the moment. You know, I think we've got to take advantage of that. Gomez threads it through to Florin Andone, but he couldn't get it. But here he is again. Andone. What's he going to do? Gets it back to De Silva. Come on. Winks. Silva. Now here's Sigurdsson. Silva again. Out wide to Jay De Silva, into the middle, Andone's there, it's headed away, Silva. Now Sigurdsson, Gomez hits the post and it's away. How haven't we took the lead in this match? It's absolutely ridiculous. We are dominating the match, but we haven't got the goal, and that is incredibly disappointing. But if we can keep playing like this, then, you know, we are going to get the goal eventually. We are going to take the lead, so, you know, let's keep playing that way. That's booted forward, Mitrovic with the header. Here's De Silva now. De Silva to Chalobah. Here's Winks. Harry Winks gets it forward, and yeah, that's just not going to happen, unfortunately. Rea on the ball. Gets it forward. Good header down. Here's Stanislaw. Oh, it's a good ball out wide to Sambridge into the middle. Oh, it's 1-0. Dennis Suarez with the goal for Stoke, completely against the run of play. But that's what we get for not taking our chances. You know, the ball was sprayed out wide, and then Sambridge on the right hand side, pinpoint cross, and Dennis Suarez, a good finish. Nick Pope did his best, but couldn't keep it out ultimately, and Stoke moved to 5th in the Premier League table. So again, a bit like the Southampton result, it's not too surprising if you look at the table so far. But we have been, I would say, the better team so far, and we're going to be 2-0 down. Oh my word, that nearly went wrong. O'Connell to Gual. Gual on the ball. Stanciu. Oh, De Silva comes out and collects. Here's Gomez. We've got a few players coming forward now. Gomez forward. Andone. What a goal that is. Florin Andone. A beautifully finessed finish there. And that was fantastic. I mean, Gomez was being chased down. Let's have a little look at this on the replay. So Gomez surges forward, as he does so often, gets the ball forward, and that is just a brilliant finish from Florin Andone, his 6th goal of the season, joint top scorer with Gomez, and we're back in the game at 1-1. Here's Gomez again, now Jay De Silva. Here's Winks. Winks with the shot. Oh, what a save I think that was. But offside Unis, but that was a fabulous shot from Harry Winks, and unlucky not to get the goal there. But we're coming up to half time, I beg your pardon. Unis not having the best of games. Perhaps we look to replace him at half time. We'll just tell them we're not happy. Although, to be honest with you, I am happy with their performance. But we won't tell them that. So yeah, I think I've been playing Joe Willock in the wide areas more often than not recently, and he seems to do well there. So let's give him a go today on that right hand side. You know, that position in particular, I think we were let down over the summer, because we were trying to sign many different players. Joe Campbell, Lucas Moura, as I've alluded to before, and you know, we could have had a lot more strength in those areas. But here's De Chilio, now Winks on the ball, now Ricardo Silva, and that almost went in. Made his debut in the last match. Haven't played him much as yet, but both matches he's played brilliantly and has looked dangerous. What we're going to do here, Sigurdsson I think is going to come off. We're going to put on Curtis Jones instead as a shadow striker. Hasn't had much of a chance this season, Curtis Jones, because Gylfi has been playing so well at the age of 36. You know, you don't expect him to be one of our best players, and now this is a problem, a potential foot injury for arguably our best player. That is a concern. If Angel Gomez was to be out for a prolonged period of time, that would be worrying. I think what we're going to do is move Andone out wide, and have Schweck up top instead. I think Andone can do probably a better job from the wings. Come on, boys. Let's try and get a win out of this. It would be our first draw of the season, which, you know, we're definitely going to need draws. Oh, because saved by Pope. We're definitely going to need draws if we're going to stay up this season. We can't rely on winning, 14 Premier League games to stay up. So we are going to need the odd points from draws. Here's Welbeck, gets it into the middle. Here's Florent now Curtis Jones with a header. Yes, it's in. It's in, and I think it's going to count. Welbeck as the one that's got the credit for it. I don't know exactly what happened because it jumped right at the moment that the goal happened. But let's have a look on the replay. So Welbeck went forward. He got the cross in. Andone was there. He got back in towards Jones. Good save from Rea. And then it was a slide tackle goal from Rostislav Shvek. And we've somehow stole the game here right at the death. And what an important 3 points this could be, or 2 extra points I should say. Full time, absolutely brilliant. And I think we deserved it on the whole. We have stolen it in the end, but the way we played in the first half, we definitely deserved it. We'll have a quick look at the Gomez injury, and hopefully it won't be anything too serious. Unis is injured somehow, pulled hamstring. So he's going off. Deschilio's set to make an extra, have an extra year. Angel Gomez, oh, he's out for 4 weeks. That's a disappointing one. Sprained ankle ligaments, and that's not good. That's not good. Unfortunately, he's going to be out, and I mean, he's been absolutely sensational this season so far. So it is a big shame that he's not going to be a part of the next few matches, and the first one of those starts against Everton, and hopefully we'll be able to do well without him. We certainly won that game without him in the end. Well, a couple of enforced changes from that last match against Stoke. Massimo Bruno comes in on the right hand side. Sigurdsson moves out left with Curtis Jones coming through the middle. Although having said that, I think I might go with Welbeck instead in that position. He played quite well there in the last match. We'll give him a start. Today, everything else is as you were against Stoke, and it was a very good performance in that Stoke game. And Everton are a side that are below us in the league currently. We're starting to maybe establish that this is the sort of match we can win now this season. We've already beaten Arsenal at home, obviously. We've beaten Leicester at home as well. So perhaps we come here today trying to win this game. After a 4th victory of the season, we win this, and we're definitely looking up the table rather than down it. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I think I need to change the tactic to just plain attacking, because I think that is our strength. As you've seen, going forward, we are quite good. But it'll be interesting to see how we cope without Angel Gomez today, who's without a doubt been one of, if not the best player of our season so far, along with Andone and Sigurdsson. And it'll be interesting to see how we get on without him today, without his creativity on the left-hand side. But hopefully moving Sigurdsson out there and bringing Curtis Jones back into it will help us along with that coping mechanism. But coming up to half-time, 0-0. Not a lot has happened in this match so far. I mean, neither team have had a shot on target, so that kind of says it all. But we can go into the second half, reset, and see what it's all about. Here's Silva on the ball, who is himself becoming fairly important for us. It has to be said. Anyway, I think he's got an injury. Who can play there? Trevor Chalobah. Or what about Deschilio? Yeah, Deschilio I think is the one. To play there, we'll put him on defend, because we don't want a long-term injury to our only full-scale left back. So we'll sort that out. Gives Ralston a run around as well, which hopefully he'll appreciate. But now what do we do? So here's Davies with the shot. Oh, it's half decent save from Pope. I think I'm going to give Danny Welbeck a go, to be honest with you. He hasn't played much this season, if at all. I think he's played one match. Was one of the players I wanted to get rid of over the summer. He was promoted back to the full team, or the first team I should say, when we basically couldn't sign anybody for love nor money. So hopefully he can do a decent job and you know, maybe even snatch a late goal here in this match. You know that if you put it in the box and Danny Welbeck's there's a high chance it'll go in. Oh, it's a good save from Pope, and Pfizer has managed to boot it clear, thankfully. But yeah, what an incredibly boring match this has been compared to the last one. Unless we can get a late winner here, which isn't looking likely. It's just going to be a boring 0-0, and there it is. Well, I mean, instead of cracker of a second half, I don't really see what he means by that. Chalobah is man of the match. You know, it's a point on the scoreboard, on the tally, I should say. You know, I said that we would have been happy with 3 points today, and we've gotten 4. So, yeah, can't really complain about that. De Silva's out for 2 weeks. Glad we brought him off when we did. Otherwise, he might have been out for even longer. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. If you've enjoyed that, then make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular Football Manager content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.